The Recap Show is an unfiltered, inside look into the world of global soccer and women's sports.
Follow and listen to The Recap Show wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy. Here's your host, Marcus.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Marcus from Secrets of a Sugar Daddy. I'm actually recording live here at Sugarpalooza VII. I'm going to grab a few people and kind of get their thoughts of this weekend as we're winding down. We're at the truck stop. That's Lillian Trucker's place having breakfast after a very, very fun weekend. And I've got Raphael here with me. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
This is your first Sugarpalooza.
It is. I've been thinking of doing Sugarpalooza for maybe since the fourth one.
Oh, really? So you've been listening that long?
I've been listening probably before Sugarpalooza was a thing. Yeah.
That's cool. And why haven't you applied earlier? You're missing out.
So I wanted to, but just schedule conflict was always the issue.
Yeah.
And I actually really wanted to do the one last summer. But especially Shakira.
Yeah, it was really good. Well, I'll tell you what, we had a fantastic group come this time. Of course, you don't have anything compared to, but we're very, very happy with the quality of people that came. Did you make a lot of friends, a lot of connections?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there were so many people, actually, it was hard to get to know everybody.
I know, right?
I mean, there was probably 30% that I didn't really get to, but yeah, 70% I got to, and then probably like 20, 25 got close, good rapport with.
How did you feel the vibe was? Like, did you feel instantly accepted and able to talk to anybody? Because that's what most people feel when they get here.
I mean, yeah, initially, and I heard this, from listening to previous Sugarpalooza, I knew that was a thing, so I was expecting it. And the nice thing is that everybody's in the same boat for the most part. I mean, sure, there are people who have been here before, so they have expectations of what it's going to be. But I think there were a lot of people here who it's the first time.
Yeah, we had a lot of new people this time, yeah. Did you know anybody here?
I did not.
So you just came, yeah. And what were you expecting?
I mean, so I'd heard the recaps of the Sugarpalooza.
Yeah.
So I understood, more or less what I was getting into. But I was just going in with low expectations in that it was just going to be a group of people who had similar lifestyle.
Yeah.
That, this lifestyle, it has a lot of people you can't really talk about it with. And it's kind of just refreshing to be able to just be, free and open about it.
So we had the mixer on Friday night. What were your thoughts of the mixer?
The mixer was great. Like, I was lucky because as soon as I was serving a drink, I struck up a conversation that lasted, over an hour. So
really?
Right away,
that's pretty cool. Yeah. That was a beautiful kind of just everybody getting to know each other at Jay's place. What'd you think of his house? It was really nice. Huh?
Yeah, amazing house. Yeah.
It was a perfect party pad. And then the next day we went to the Bryan Adams, Pat Benatar concert. What'd you think of that? I loved it. I thought they were great.
Yeah, I thought it was a great show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a Pat Benatar than a Bryan Adams fan, but even it just sort of a little nostalgia too.
Yeah. Now, how old are you?
I am in my 50s.
You're in your 50s.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you look amazing. So yeah, I can see where Pat Benatar would definitely be in your era. I know I had a big crush on her when I was in high school, and I just remember her having banger after banger. And then of course Bryan Adams, you forget how many good songs that he has. He probably sang, I think, 27 songs, did a couple covers. It was just very electrifying. The whole crowd had a great time. And the suites, what'd you think of the?
I mean, it was great because you had options. You could be there, immersed with the show, or you could be outside, just chatting with people.
A lot of people I found actually they could hear the music in the lobby area up in our private suite area, but they just enjoyed sitting out talking to other people that were at the party.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just wanted to keep getting
right? Yeah, they just wanted to get to know each other. I saw you having fun on the party bus.
Party bus, it's hard not to. I don't think anybody was not having fun.
Yeah, that's always a big highlight. It's a short ride, but it's so fun, right?
Yeah, maybe they should make it longer. Maybe
I know.
Can
you drive around the Loop 101 of Phoenix, and let's just see the entire city while we're partying up on the party bus. Well, we really appreciate you coming, and we really appreciate you listening to the show. How long have you been sugar dating?
10 years.
10 years. So you have some stories, I'm sure, my friend.
From the golden age of sugar dating.
From the golden age. Well, we'll have to
the
get
golden
back.
age of seeking, I would say.
Yeah. Well, I've got a lot of people I want to talk to, so I don't want to make it too long, but I want to revisit and, kind of dig in a little deeper down the road. But, and you're from the West Coast, I believe,
West
right?
Coast, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for coming out. And, hope to see you in future parties.
I hope so, too. Schedule allowing, I'll be here.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
I've got Lucas with me here at the truck stop having a nice little decompression brunch. It's kind of nice after that weekend, right?
Absolutely.
Lucas, this is your first Sugarpalooza.
That's right.
Was it everything you expected it to be?
It was everything I expected it to be and more.
Yeah, did you make some friends?
Absolutely.
I saw a lot of girls talking to you. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why you came, to connect with men and women and just have a good time celebrating the weekend. What did you think of the concert?
The concert was spectacular.
Yeah, I saw you dancing it up over there.
I was already familiar with Brian and Pat's music too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a phenomenal time.
Now, so what I'm doing is kind of talking to some people here at the party, getting their thoughts, but I want to get into a little different subject with you. You've met somebody that was actually on my show.
That's right.
And you guys are dating?
Yes, so we went on 2 sugar dates already.
Yeah.
After a video call meet and greet.
Okay.
And
All right, so you knew that she was kind of in the same area that you are?
That's right, because
Yeah.
she mentioned it in her podcast episode.
Okay.
This is Lauren from
Yeah.
episode 215.
Right. So that's me. So how was the connection?
So when I first joined the Patreon earlier this year, I immediately signed up for the coaching services with Lily.
Okay. And she helped you with your profile and helped you with what?
Yes, so we got a profile description going based on a questionnaire that I filled out. But Lily actually asked me if I knew anyone from the show who lived in my area. And then the first person that came to mind was Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
And then she actually offered if she could give her my contact information.
Yeah, I remember. Right. So you guys connected and you've gone out a couple times.
That's right.
Yeah. So she's interesting. You said it was 215?
Yes.
I remember that interview because she said that the day she turned 18, she signed up for Seeking. She just knew that was her calling.
Right. And me, I'm known as the baby sugar daddy around here.
What? How old are you?
I am only 30 years old.
30?
That's right.
Wow, I think you're the youngest sugar daddy that's ever come to our party.
No way.
Yeah. I don't recall any. I mean, we've had some guys in their 30s, but how long have you been 30?
Since September.
Wow, you're newly 30.
Yeah.
Wow. So have you tried other dating sites?
I have. I've been on Tinder, Bumble, Hinge.
Those are tough, aren't they?
More so in my early 20s,
Yeah.
but it's gone even more downhill since then.
Yeah. So what do you do for a living that you were able to become a sugar daddy by 30 years old?
So I work in IT for the federal government,
Okay.
CBP, DHS, and I also have a rental property from a house that I bought when I was 26.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, I didn't start buying real estate till I was in my 30s. And I've told this story a lot, but the day my wife and I divorced after 16 years, we divided up 19 houses. So I'm a big proponent of acquiring real estate. When, we didn't buy those in, 2 or 3 years. We just one here, a couple next year. And we just kept acquiring rental properties and putting renters in there, barely covering the rent sometimes. And then, you got repairs and this and that, but it's such a solid investment. So if you can get some rental property, that passive income, I think you're on the right track there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And my next goal is to get a second rental property.
Yeah. Well, you're way ahead of where I started, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, so how long have you been sugar dating?
I'm very new to the lifestyle. I literally just got started this past summer, actually.
Yeah. What were you expecting?
I didn't know what to expect at first. I was looking for reliable sources of information on how the lifestyle works, the dynamics involved, everything like that. And then I bumped into your podcast.
Yeah.
And then I just stuck with it since then because it seems like a very great community of people in the sugar lifestyle. And
well, you'll learn a lot, I promise you. You'll get to hear a lot of funny stories, some what the fuck stories, some great advice, and, some stuff that you might think, I don't want to, take their advice on that. And then you learn the hard way. Yeah, because we've been through it. Definitely. You think you'll come back to another Sugarpalooza?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, huh?
This was a phenomenal time.
Yeah.
And, thank you so much, you and Lily and everyone else involved.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being a sponsor, because you guys are the ones that made it work. And the women really, really appreciate it. And they're also nice.
Yes.
They're different sizes, colors, ethnicities, backgrounds,
Height.
religions. I know,
One
right?
of them was like almost a foot taller than
I know. There's some really tall girls, and then there's some really short girls. So, I mean, but everybody got along so well. It's just one big happy family. And I mean, you talked about the Patreon. We will be posting a lot of really fun behind the scenes photos and videos and information about this Sugarpalooza 7. So if you guys want to see it, join the Patreon like Lucas did, and you'll be able to see that. So, but anyway, any parting words when you leave?
I'm leaving in a couple hours, actually.
Oh, you are? You're heading
All
out?
the way back to the D.C. area.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, man, we had great weather this weekend, too, in Arizona.
Yes.
Huh? It was
This
really
was
nice.
A great escape from the cold.
I bet it was. Well, thanks for coming, and thanks for being a sponsor. I'm glad you had a great time.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll talk soon.
Talk soon.
You're listening to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy.
I'm Josh Scherer.
And I'm Nicole Inaidi.
And we're the cooks responsible for all the strange dishes on the internet's most watched daily show, Good Mythical Morning with Rhett and Link, and our own YouTube channel, Mythical Kitchen.
Between the two of us, we've worked almost every weird job the food industry has to offer, and we've developed some pretty strong opinions.
The strongest opinions, Nicole. Opinions so strong they need to be heard on an easily consumable auditory medium.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Are boneless wings just poser nuggets?
Is cereal soup?
Follow and listen to A Hot Dog is a Sandwich.
Free on the Odyssey app and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Now back to the show with your host, Marcus.
All right, I am with one of my all-time favorite guests of Sugarpalooza. Sophia has joined us for her third Sugarpalooza. All the way from London. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting me hungover.
Yeah.
2 sleeping tablets,
Oh my goodness.
1 shot of night nurse.
Well, Alejandra was sure excited to see you. You too. It's
Feeling I get when I get here and I see that Hummer.
that's fine. Oh, absolutely, yeah.
That is just, there's no better feeling. And then knowing that it's going to be sunny,
Mm,
like I still think that it's not going to be sunny. And
yeah.
I'm like, no, just one bikini. I'm not going to need more than that. Like, surely not. And I'm like, what the hell? Sunshine every day.
So here's mid-November. You got a lot of pool time.
Yeah.
I see a tan that you've developed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like,
cool.
I can't. And that happened within 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be going home with that.
Well, it was funny because when we picked you up, it was, 6:30, 7 o'clock, somewhere around there, at our time. And then we brought you home. You and Alejandra got into bed and snuggled and just laughed for hours.
Oh my God. Like,
I was like, oh my God, these two.
When we're talking, like, I think it's because we think the same thing, but like one of us doesn't want to say it, but we're both thinking it, and then one of us will say it, and we will laugh out loud, like hysterically, and we just can't stop.
I know.
I can't believe how similar we are.
Yeah.
In terms of like the wellness stuff,
Mhm.
like she teaches me things, I tell her things. Like we're both like researchers.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we will research things until like the cows go home.
Yeah.
And even like when I knew I was coming here and I thought, okay, how am I going to combat the jet lag? Like, what am I going to do? And then she's like, you should try this, you should try that. And to be honest with you, apart from today feeling hungover, I felt fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, about the time you get used to this time zone, you're going to be flying back to...
So I think next year I'm going to do probably 7 days or even 10, and then maybe go to Vegas or maybe do Mexico.
Yeah.
Just make the most of it.
All right, so you've experienced a few Sugarpaloozas. What were your thoughts on this one?
So this one, I guess you could say, I would say it was more tame, but then again, it wasn't. But then I think because the mixer was in a different and do you know what I really liked? I like how the mixers have been in different locations.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the country club was so cool, and then having the live band was amazing. That was such a good experience. But being at Jay's house, like that house,
beautiful.
wow,
Party pad, right?
Something else.
Yeah.
The pool, the jacuzzi. I was in the jacuzzi last night.
We saw that.
It was. I had this feeling for a second when I was in the jacuzzi, and I was like, "This is an American movie." that I'm living in an American movie,
Mhm.
like tits out,
Yes.
jacuzzi with like the most amazing people. And whenever I come here, I think, oh my God, I can't wait to like talk to the guys, get to know them. But as soon as you talk to one of the girls, you are just trading stories. You're like trading, what do you call it? Like how to like level yourself up. You're like learning.
Yeah, advice. Yeah.
And I remember I said to you yesterday, I was like, I wish I had a recorder just to record everything, like the conversations. I want to go back and be like, okay, I want to implement that, or like I took this away from that. And whenever I leave here, I go back home feeling fresh and like motivated and what's like another word? Like, I don't want to say like worthy of this lifestyle, but it makes me feel like this is the right lifestyle for me. And I need to just keep going until I find the right person.
Yeah, you had kind of a new fire, a new passion on your way here, and you admitted, like, okay, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I think it's maybe because I didn't really know what I was looking for. And I think because when I came here before, when I was meeting all the guys, it was so refreshing to see guys that they understand the concept and they get the concept. And this time around I've like learned so many things, and I just feel like I can sit back, go home, and then wait for the right person to come along. Like I'm not in a rush, and I just want to take my time with it.
Yeah. Now, you had a really fun connection with Podcast Fanboy, and you were able to kind of see him again and reconnect. He came to our party.
So happy to see him, because I know that he is now, with his fiance, and I'm really happy for him. And it was really nice to see him and, for him to come out and enjoy himself. But, I could see that I don't know if he was like feeling bad that he was there.
Yeah.
It's like something, like he wanted to enjoy himself.
Right.
And
he had to be careful. Yeah.
He had to be careful. And, sometimes in relationships, like you still have to, enjoy your life. And I just hope that, he will get in a place where
Yeah. And the reason his bride wasn't with him is she's still over in Russia, and they haven't been able to get her to the U.S. But, I'm glad that he came, because he'd been going through some health issues. And, we saw him in Cabo and had a great time, but we sure wanted him at the party, and he showed up, and everybody really enjoyed it, because he is like the super fan of the show. We love it.
To see him smile and to him to be happy and, just enjoy himself. So I was really happy that he was there.
Yeah. We had a great group of guys this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the sponsors. Very diverse backgrounds, lots of different age ranges, but the girls. Oh, wow.
The girls just make it. Like,
yeah.
Like just talking to all the girls is just, it's priceless. Like what you're learning and what you're gaining from talking to the girls and getting to know people. And it's like you've known them for ages.
Yeah.
You could just say anything and they would just take what you say and they'll be like, well, have you tried this? Or that's great. Or I did that. And you just instantly have a connection. It's just so freeing knowing that you can just talk about anything.
So one of the things of living, here around Scottsdale, Arizona, is it's so snobby and people are so judgy. But in our Sugarpaloozas and in our circle, it feels like there's no judgment.
No judgment.
They just get it.
We all come in different shapes and sizes. We're all like completely different, but yet we're the same. And it's like everyone just respects everyone, and it doesn't matter what age you are, where you come from. Like if you're here, we're all here for the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's just such a nice feeling. Just, connecting with people like that.
Yeah, I experience it year after year after year, party after party, but it never gets old. And it's just,
it doesn't.
I just sit back and watch the magic happen, and it's a beautiful thing.
How you can organize this. Like yesterday when we were on the bus, I just thought, imagine having to organize, partying and then managing to get them back on a bus. Everyone's there, and obviously every now and then there's like people that get really trashed, which is fine, but it's just, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, well, we've got it down pretty good. Now, you had a lot of fun on that party bus.
You know what? That's the reason why I fell asleep on the sofa, because
you danced your ass off on the party bus. Yeah.
Yeah, me and her dancing, we were like really going for it.
Yeah.
And then when we came...
She was a lot of fun.
Yeah, she is amazing.
Yeah, it was her first time.
Yeah, so her the gentleman that she brought with her. I just really enjoyed watching them, like watching like how into each other they are, and like how like you can just see the respect that they have for each other. Like they really like, I want them to just get married.
Yeah, I had some great conversations with him on the phone, and when he showed up, they both brought such a positive energy to the environment, and it's just elevated the whole experience for everybody.
They seem quite opposite. It works really well for them. And he lets her be who she wants to be. And seeing her so happy with him and he's so happy with her, it's actually magical to see people that happy together. Like I was just enjoying just watching them smile at each other. Like it was just a really nice moment.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And we hope to see you. You'll probably come like in the fall, huh? Like maybe next year.
Just November is just the perfect time for me. It breaks up the doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets me ready before Christmas.
Well, it's going to be sad to take you to the airport and send you back to London.
Sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be able to sleep all the way there. All right. Well, I'm glad you had a great time. I know Alejandro's going to really, really miss hanging out with you. You're so fun. Till next time.
You're listening to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy.
The Recap Show is an unfiltered, inside look into the world of global soccer and women's sports and all things culture.
From 2 U.S. Women's National Team World Cup champions and Olympians.
Follow and listen to The Recap Show wherever you get your podcasts.
Now back to the show with your host, Marcus.
All right. My next victim is Queen Lilith. You are quite the veteran. Welcome back to your 4th?
It's about 3.5.
3.5 Sugarpaloozas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Because the first one you were here one night.
Yes.
And then you're like, I'm going to make sure my schedule is open so I can attend the entire weekend.
Yes.
And you haven't missed one yet. How are you doing?
Good. I'm a bit tired.
Yeah, I'm struggling with my voice, and it's been a long weekend. I sang my ass off at the concert. It was so fun.
I know, I saw.
I really enjoyed that. What did Bowie think?
It was not his first concert.
Yeah, he's been to quite a few.
But we've been to some pretty intense concerts, and he usually just kind of chills in my lap and falls asleep sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you brought a sugar daddy to this party. How did that go? You were a little concerned on like, oh, how should I act? And, maybe I want to mingle and, what's going on. How did that turn out?
It actually worked out really well.
It looked like it did.
And I'm so happy. He's happy that he came.
Yeah, he was, I think, not expecting this.
Yeah, he didn't know what to expect, and he was honestly pretty nervous.
Yeah.
And actually said at first when I asked him about it, I'm not sure I want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the kind of thing I would normally do.
It's out of my comfort zone.
Very much out of the comfort zone. And he's been telling me that all weekend, that it's so out of his comfort zone and I'm pushing his limits.
Yeah.
But he's really, really happy that I did it. Like, he's thanked me so many times.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked like he had a great time. And I went out of my way to really, make him feel welcome. And he slid right into the whole thing.
Yeah, he really did.
Enjoyed it. And he's like, wow, I've never been on a bus ride like that before. Talking about the party bus to and from the arena.
I did my best to make it the best bus ride he's ever had.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So in comparison, how did this one, stand up to the others?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
Yeah, because they're all so different.
Yes, they are also different. And I've kind of gotten more comfortable over the last few times and had a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, I would say, was not quite as rowdy as
I've gotten that. Yeah, I've gotten that comment a couple times. Yeah.
But it was still lots of fun, just not quite as shocking. And the one before that, that was really different because that was the one where we didn't go to the concert. So there was no party bus.
Yeah. Oh, the one before, the one before that was Shakira, but the one before that one, yeah, when Shakira had postponed. Yeah, we didn't have a party bus. It was just like, you could literally walk to the country club from my house.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was really cool, but very different. Having the whole concert experience. Not quite as crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little more mellow.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, did you meet any new people? Any new friends?
Yes. I don't know if I told you this before, but Literally, one of my housemates lives a 12-minute drive from where I live in the Bay Area.
And you didn't know that?
No.
So you guys discovered that when you were here?
Probably shop at the same grocery store.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yes.
Yeah. There was a lot of people from your area here and you're from the San Francisco area.
Yeah.
A lot of people here from, usually we get a big attendance from Chicago.
Yeah.
We had quite a few people from Florida, but a lot of people from San Francisco area.
I'm spreading the word in the Bay.
Apparently somebody is, and we appreciate that. Okay, any parting words? When are you leaving?
Tonight.
Tonight? Okay.
Yes.
Were you able to get any sleep this weekend? Because I sure didn't. Some.
I have my own room in the Airbnb, and it was quiet, and not super rowdy at the Airbnb with my housemates.
How were your roommates this time?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stayed with one person from Chicago, one person from the Bay Area, and one person from Tennessee.
Oh.
She's in Nashville.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Now I have lots of places to go visit.
You know what I find is people get to their Airbnb and they get to meet their roommates and they form like this really cool instant bond and they kind of hang out with them the rest of the weekend. It's really interesting. It's not 100%, but I see it happening a lot. And they're like, oh my God, I'm so glad you roomed me with this person. I hear that from so many people. And it's just very interesting that how they bond so closely with their roommates.
Yeah, it is really cool. That's why even though I came with somebody this time, I opted to stay in the house with the women.
Mm-hmm.
So he stayed at the Biltmore and I stayed in the house because I wanted to get to know the other women.
Yeah.
Because that always does happen. You make really great friends.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you're here and thank you again for the chocolates. they're gone.
That.
Oh my God.
Are you, seriously?
Oh gosh. These girls keep bringing me truffles and these beautiful, they're like pieces of art.
Really
chocolates and I don't want to eat them because they're so pretty, but then I get hungry and they look delicious.
You got to eat them.
I can't help myself.
Yeah.
I can't just eat one. I just start going through trying all the different flavors and they're amazing.
Maybe I should be your nutrition coach.
Yeah, this is not good for my nutrition at all.
I can help you with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again for coming and we'll hope to see you again.
All right.
All right. With me is a returning veteran. I guess her second Sugarpalooza. Welcome back, Jane. How are you?
I'm great.
Now, you were on an episode. Which one? What you remember? What number it was?
I don't remember the number, no, but it was shortly after Sugarpalooza VI.
Yeah,
Shakira.
Yeah, I met you at Shakira, and I was fascinated by you, as was a lot of people. I don't know how much of an impact you think you made, but it's more than you think. People talked about you afterwards, and they were really impressed by you, and I was too. And so I scheduled an interview with you, a full episode, and I don't know, it's probably came out in July or August, so you can catch her. But welcome back to Arizona. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, you have moved from Boston to Tampa, so Florida. So you've taken a plunge to better weather.
Absolutely. I'm so looking forward to not shoveling snow this year.
Yeah. Yeah, no snow. I was born and lived in Wyoming until I was 4. And then we lived in Texas. We're central to south, so we didn't get a lot of snow, but I did not miss it. Because I even remember as young as 4, snow is taller than me, and it was just miserable.
Yeah, you're a true desert rat now.
Yeah, I can't. I can't do anything but warm weather climates. And so when I moved from Texas to Arizona, I was like, yeah, this is perfect. I can do 110, 115. That doesn't bother me. 31 and snowing, no.
No go. No
go for me. But anyway, let's go on to this weekend. Now that you've had 2 Sugarpaloozas under your belt, thoughts? How was this one compared to last year?
Yeah, I think the biggest difference for me this year was knowing what to expect a little bit. And then I feel like I spent more time last time trying to meet everybody and at least meet them, get a little bit of their story, get a feel for them. Whereas I was able to because I already knew some of the basics about folks, I was able to have more in-depth conversations with them.
Yeah. So
with a few.
Yeah, so you were able to take it beyond surface level because you'd already met a couple people from the last one who were here. A lot of new people.
Yeah, a lot of new people. A lot of girls that I had met through the podcast chat and through the Patreon.
Yeah.
That I had never met in person, but I was excited to to meet them.
Yeah. So what were your thoughts of the mixer? The first, you got in Friday, and everybody's usually a little apprehensive because they're like, it's the fear of the unknown. Like, you just don't know how everything's going to go. And here they're going into this party with a bunch of strangers.
Yeah, I think it was a similar like vibe, whereas everyone is a little unsure, but usually like by the first hour, people loosen up.
It's pretty quick.
And I think on the first night, one of the things I'm lucky to not have a lot of social anxiety about like going into an experience with people that I don't know. So I think it makes people feel comfortable. Like if you're the type of person that can go and talk to someone first, then that definitely makes it a little bit easier.
And you know what?
Then by the second night, everybody has already had a little bit of FaceTime with people.
Yeah.
So that it's easier to strike up that second or third conversation.
So I'm with the group of people that do not feel comfortable just randomly talking to other people at a party, except in this environment.
Okay, because you know that there's already a common thread. You have an interest.
Yeah.
To
I already know we're like-minded, and so I can walk up to them, and I know they're not going to look me up and down and go, "Quit bothering me, you loser." Right? You don't get that attitude like I feel like I get in a bar if I'm approaching a girl.
Absolutely. I can see that, and especially too. So parasocial relationships, right? Those are relationships with people online that you've never necessarily met. So you might already have a little bit of a baseline, even if you've never met someone in the flesh.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make it easier for you?
Yeah, that does. I actually like online dating and I feel comfortable meeting people. I just don't like going to groups and trying to meet people, like at a bar or even at a party.
It's
like if somebody was throwing like a Christmas party or a New Year's party, I'm kind of the guy over there, got my drink in my hand, just maybe grooving to the music and just not really talking to a lot of people. And a lot of people find that surprising, but I just feel so uncomfortable and out of my element. You stick me at a party like this, I just feel free to talk to anybody and know that they're going to talk to me back and we're going to have a fun conversation.
It's the power of community when you have a common thread.
Yeah.
Makes it much easier to connect.
Yeah.
Even if you are very different from the person that you're chatting with.
Well, let's move on to Saturday night, the party. Your dress was popping.
I like to take some fashion.
It was pretty sexy.
Fully leaned into the 80s rock theme. So recently I had very short hair the last Sugarpalooza. So I surprised some people. They didn't recognize me because I now have hair extensions.
Yeah, it looks great too.
And I totally teased them out big hair, don't care last night.
You look sexy AF, let me tell you.
Thank you. Yeah, there were a lot of lovely ladies there last night, that's for sure.
Yeah. You had fun on the pole on the party bus?
Yeah. So the last time, again, going into the theme of fashion risks.
Yeah.
I was wearing a shirt last time that I couldn't really dance in. So I was going to take full opportunity that I was a bit more covered, at least functionally, for this one. So I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Getting down on the pole with the other girls.
Yeah. Did you get to enjoy any pool time when you were here?
Yeah, so went to one of the couples here. Went and hung out with them for the day, at one of the 5-star resort.
Yeah.
Pools.
Was it the Biltmore?
The Biltmore.
Yeah, beautiful resort.
It was really pretty. And then last night I got in the hot tub at the after party.
Yeah.
Which was fun.
Yeah, there was probably 10, 12 people in there at any one time. Yeah.
Yeah, I made sure to bring there were some folks that were definitely bathing suit optional.
Yeah. Kind of got to figure out which
It's a lot to the imagination.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate you coming again. I feel like, we've now even know you better. And we're hoping we're going to see you again.
I'd love to spend more time out here.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's so fun.
Especially this time of year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We love having it in November. It seems like it's a good time. And if we can get, the event to work out, then November is just ideal for us. So kind of right before the holidays when it's still beautiful and we're transitioning into our winter, which is 8 months of paradise. Absolutely. If you guys have never visited Arizona between October and May, end of April, you're missing out. It's so nice. So we love hosting and bringing people like Jane, Next Door Jane. Now, why did you call yourself Jane Next Door?
Oh, it's a little play on what I think my type is.
Yeah.
Like girl next door type. And then it's a play on, it's related to something in my seeking profile.
Oh.
I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Listeners, I live in Tampa now, so look for girl next door in Tampa.
There you go. When do you head back to Tampa?
Tonight.
Oh, you're leaving us so soon.
Yeah, indeed.
Work calls. I get it. Well, hopefully we'll see you next time, but we'll definitely chat soon.
Thanks, Marcus.
All right.
Thank you so much for hosting.
You bet.
You're listening to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy.
Go behind the scenes of one of TV's most watched true crime series with the 48 Hours Postmortem Podcast, where correspondents and producers take you inside each case. Every Monday, listen to a new episode of 48 Hours, and then join me, 48 Hours correspondent Anne-Marie Green, every Tuesday for a new episode of Postmortem. Follow and listen to 48 Hours on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Now back to the show with your host, Marcus.
All right, I am back with a very new part of our family and new to sugar dating. Welcome, Maven from Chicago.
Greetings.
How are you? Now, you threw your application in very late, super late, like way past the deadline, but I had room.
Yes, I had just found your podcast actually the day before.
You found it the day before?
The putting in the application, yes. Yes, I was searching on YouTube, just again trying to educate in this new world that I'm in. And I found you on you were doing an interview on another podcast. And then I found your podcast.
Which one was that?
I'm trying to remember. It was something about way to destroy your reputation.
Oh my gosh, Marcy. So, she doesn't do that show anymore, but that podcast lives on. That episode, it was called How to Ruin Your Own Reputation.
Yes. Yes. And so I found that, and as you said, it was a few years old. And so I went and looked for your podcast, and it was still very active. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so instead of starting at the beginning, I started at the most recent and started listening. And then when I heard that, I was like, oh, this could be interesting. And I have a tendency to trust my gut. I believe in timing. So I'm like, oh, I'll put in my name, for funsies and, just push myself a little. And I put it in. And then after I did that, I'm like, oh, we passed the date. No big deal. I tried, and I'll keep listening and we'll see what happens. And next day I get the email saying, you're in. And then it was like, oh, okay, I got to figure this out.
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We're going down the rabbit hole. So I got to find a flight, and it was 2 weeks before everything.
Yeah.
So quick turnaround.
Yeah, we had sent out some invitations, and for whatever reason they could no longer attend. So I had some openings come up, and it was just good timing for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you take a leap of faith. You fly into Phoenix, Arizona. And have you visited this area before?
Not really. I mean, I went to the Grand Canyon 12 years ago.
Oh, well, that's 4 hours north.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. And I mean, I've spent some time in high elevation, desert, but not really in Arizona.
What were you expecting?
You know what? I wasn't sure. I really wasn't. I had hoped that it would be educational and fun. And everything has absolutely exceeded my expectations.
Why?
Amazing.
What happened that it exceeded your expectations?
Well, as I said, I'm very new to this, about 2 months into the sugar dating scene. And all I know, I've been on a few meet and greets and such, and I now know that I actually haven't met any sugar daddies until I came here.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because some of the guys I have met, I believe they call them salt daddies or Splenda daddies.
Yeah.
I've met some of those, and I thought that was what it was. And I'm like, okay, but I know better now.
So you got to talk to some experienced women and men.
Yes.
Kind of to figure out what the scene should be.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going to go home with new expectations.
Yeah. And I'm just really grateful because I've gotten a very quick turnaround in learning. And and what I know now, especially after listening to your podcast, for so many episodes, it's like, this is the right fit for me now.
Tell me a little bit about your background. Were you married before?
Actually, I'm still married.
Oh, plot twist.
Plot twist.
How's that working?
Okay, so
Oh wow, I didn't know where we were going.
yeah, here's a little quick story. So I actually met my husband back in high school. He bought me a soda for my 15th birthday, and I fell in love.
Really?
And for everyone who might be wanting to do the math, I am now 47.
Okay.
So yeah, we met in 1993.
How do you keep your skin so youthful looking? I'm sitting here looking at you going, okay, she's going to throw out a number, and I have no idea what it is. I didn't expect that number, though.
Surprise. Well, here we can add to it. My children are 18 and 21.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah. But basically what happened was, I followed the traditional path. I was a stay-at-home. I found my guy, I fell in love. We did, we got married young. We had kids, suburbia, the whole 9 yards. And then as I started reaching my 40s, I started getting more and more discontented with life. And as things went forward, it just got more and more uncomfortable. And so about a year ago, I had to have the wonderful conversation of, darling, we either have to get divorced or we need to open our marriage, because there are a lot of things in this world that I want to explore. And I can't in this, following the rules. So I've been able to do a lot of fun things. I got to explore kink and women and all the glorious things.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've really opened yourself up, and you're
marvelous.
like, there's a world out here I never knew existed.
Well, and that was,
yeah,
that was the whole point of opening up, because otherwise I was going to hit my deathbed and just resent him. So, and again, he's still my best friend. He's got a mistress and a girlfriend, so he's happy. And I'm exploring.
Very good. How did you find Seeking?
Again, it was recommended by a friend.
Yeah. It's always a friend.
Yeah.
Everybody does, oh, it's my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because again, when I was exploring the kink world, I was finding some good fits, but when I was trying vanilla dating,
yeah.
Oh, that was not good.
It's a nightmare.
Not good. And so
some people have success with it. Most do not.
Yeah, and again, I mean, I do love the fun play, but I also just wanted some towards vanilla every once in a while. And so this was recommended, and it checks a lot of my boxes.
Yeah. So let me go back to. I'm so curious on this open relationship now. Do you tell him about your encounters?
He doesn't ask that much. I mean, I'm much more curious about his, because I like to hear it. But I think wants to know that I'm happy.
Yeah. So Alejandra and I are open, but I actually like hearing about her encounters. For me, the psychology of relationships, people getting together, dating, the way they treat each other, the way they move from one step to the other fascinates me. And I just like to hear it and keep learning from it, so I can understand it better. But then there's other people like, I don't want to hear anything about it. Just don't ask, don't tell. Yeah. So I just never know.
Well, I mean, he just mostly, he would be smart, be safe. And, but he's happy seeing me so happy. I mean, again, we met so young and life happened. And so, I mean, I never dated.
Yeah,
so
you really didn't.
I now get to go on dates and talk to people. He's a really great guy, but we do not share a lot of common interests.
Yeah.
So I'm able to talk about things that I like to talk about, and it's been fabulous.
I was married for 16 years, and we kind of fell into a rut, and then we just didn't even enjoy the same things. And she would go in our sunroom and read a book, and I want to be active, go out, do things, and she just wanted to be a homebody. I think if we would have had an open marriage, it would have saved our relationship.
Yeah, probably.
But it was more traditional, and it just ran its course. When we got divorced, there was no tear shed on my end. She was not happy about it, but I was just ready to experience life, because I was just so tied down, and I was unhappy, I just felt like life was just going on without me, and I wasn't able to connect with people in a way that I am now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. My views on marriage and relationships have changed over the years, because I grew up in a very religious, Southern, the Baptist belt or the religious belt. And,
similar.
Find your true love, get married, have 2 children, and live happily ever after. And it just wasn't working for me.
Yeah. And
then I look around and it's not working for anybody.
Yeah.
And I say that, 99% of the people.
I would agree.
And I'm like, what is wrong with this system? And as I've done more research, I mean, humans are meant to, commingle and enjoy each other and learn from each other and broaden their horizons and just become better with each other. And I feel like sometimes marriage, unfortunately, harnesses us and just ties us down and we become miserable, and it shouldn't be that way.
Well, I mean, I feel like I'm just now starting to live my own life.
Yeah.
You know, instead of for him, for the kids, for the family, for everyone else, it's my turn. And I'm really loving it.
Well, good. Yeah. Well, really quick, how do you feel like the weekend went?
It was amazing.
Yeah. What made it amazing?
Just everyone, meeting everyone and just really seeing what this is and how beneficial it is for both the men and the women.
Mm-hmm.
It's just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Did you make any new friends?
Oh, plenty.
Definitely. Well, everybody seemed to warm up to you very quickly. And despite you being quote unquote older, you got to mingle with people of all ages.
Absolutely.
And they look at you just like they would anybody.
Yeah. Everyone's absolutely glorious. I mean, nobody's putting anyone in a box.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad you had a great time.
I'm so
Thanks
grateful.
for joining us. Thanks for taking that leap of faith. And hopefully we made an impact on your life a little bit.
Just
a little.
A whole new path.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you what, if you guys want to experience Sugarpalooza, we'll have another one. Just look for it in our party tab on our website, secretsofasugardaddy.com. Maven, thanks again.
Thank you so
And then
very much.
next time we're in Chicago, we'll have to get together.
Absolutely. That'd be great. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us. If you'd like to connect or even be on the show, we'd love to hear from you at secretsofasugardaddy.com.
I'm Josh Scherer.
And I'm Nicole Inaidi.
And we're the cooks responsible for all the strange dishes on the internet's most watched daily show, Good Mythical Morning with Rhett and Link, and our own YouTube channel, Mythical Kitchen.
Between the two of us, we've worked almost every weird job the food industry has to offer, and we've developed some pretty strong opinions.
The strongest opinions, Nicole. Opinions so strong they need to be heard on an easily consumable auditory medium.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Are boneless wings just poser nuggets?
Is cereal soup?
Follow and listen to A Hot Dog is a Sandwich.
Free on the Odyssey app and everywhere you get your podcasts.